Hello everyone and welcome back to Satisfactory. In this episode we will get around to fixing the iron rod and the iron screw production, and as you can see they will be fully operational by the end of the episode. We will also sort out this little nature reserve that we have cordoned off in the last episode, and as you can see we will actually use proper lighting poles, and yeah, it will require a bit of power, but in this case I think it's worth it. But the most important development in this episode is going to be this, where we will redirect the iron coming out of the old iron parts factory and we will shove it all the way into the main base. So yeah, let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. And we are back. Okay, so we managed to set up, well, iron plate production right there. And today I would like to finish setting up this, where is the connection? Right here. So I would like to finish setting up this iron rod factory, but at least the first floor, of course, because this will be expanded in the future, needless to say. There we go. And then, let me see. Yeah, so the power connections are done. As usual, I will peel back these bottom floors and then we will do the belt connections, and I suppose that will be okay. Yeah, some of these trees are definitely in the way. Unfortunate for them, but no problem for us. So let me see, the iron will come in from this way, I suppose. Now, as I have said, I don't expect this iron to be sufficient for all this that we are planning at the moment. Wait. Yeah, all this iron will come this way. Right, and the iron ingots will come out from here. Right. Let me see, what can we do about this? I suppose we can start feeding the iron down into the logistics floor on this side. Yeah, it will have to be done anyway sooner or later, so might as well take care of it. Well, at least not the belts, but the elevators. So apparently the elevators are, yeah, right in the middle foundation. There. Which means that this belt will need to move, but that's a small price to pay. So anyways, let me quickly organize it. No, logistics. Belt. And let's just double check. Yeah, it is pretty much in the middle. So this will have to be... Okay, first let's move this one. But not the foundation, please. No. Don't remove the foundation. There you go. Okay. Only remove the belt. So this one will need to come out. Well, I suppose this way, and then move its way down that way. Just barely too short, but how come? Oh, right, because of the turn. Okay, fine. You can terminate here for now. So, yeah, we need to move this one. That's fine, that's all. And you hook into there. Good. Also, there we go. Now we are in zoop mode. Next, we will need to have the poles lined up with this one. Yeah. Might as well put it put them in from down here. Let me see, logistics, holes, there, there, and there. So as usual, now this will be the output, so it needs to be facing this way. There, there, and by the way, how high can we go? Okay, we are literally 3 steps away from the highest possible point on these elevators. Now, I believe there is a way to actually make these elevators taller if we go from hole to hole. I think that allows these elevators to be higher than this, but we are not doing that at the moment. Anyways, we can plug these, that's fine. Well, technically, allow me to go downstairs and then we will plug the hole there. Now, this will actually clip through the cables. I think that's fine. Yeah, I don't really mind. You just need to go ahead and face that way. There. Okay, so let me see. Right now we are outputting how much exactly? So we have 6-in-1 blueprint times 2. No, wait. Times 3, right? Yeah, we have 3 blueprints on one level, and times 30, that's 540. Okay, and the iron plate factory uses, I believe, 480, right? Let me see. So 540, remember that number. And the iron plate factory is 30 times 4 times 4. Yeah, 480. So we are overproducing a little bit, but not enough to actually supply the iron rod factory. So what we will need to do is boot up the second level of this factory, unfortunately. Well, no, not unfortunately, because it will have to be done sooner or later anyway. There, you know, yeah, might as well just bring these guys out, because I do suspect that we will need to have at least 1 full belt for the screw factory, maybe even more. We could even set up a priority splitter here and use the overflow for the other factories. That would be kind of helpful, I suppose. But that will have to wait for now. What is the input of the iron rod factory? So the iron rods, we are of course going to use iron. They are 15 per minute input. So I suppose 480 to 40 input, because this is half of the iron plates. So technically we don't need to have too much iron coming in from the second level of the smelters. That's fine, that's good news. Let me see. Let me quickly build 3 levels and then the 4th. There. Let's get rid of these. I just want to put in the splitter for input from that side. And I think right in the middle, maybe. Yeah, perfect. So we will just split the incoming lines. That's going to be fine. So as I said, we don't need to use too much iron from coming in from the smelters, but it still is still going to be a pretty good amount. So let me see. I suppose in the middle of these foundations should be okay. There. And you fit into that one. Exactly. Good. Well, of course there's no iron on the line yet, because the second level is not hooked up just yet. Let me quickly take care of the, whatchamacallit, the recipes. So you will give us iron rods. I don't want to fall down. Oh, great. Okay, next. The other side. Okay. Well, as for power, let me see. Yeah, we'll need to do power on both sides anyway, so I will bring this one down. You will hook into that corner, and this corner, I suppose we can do it this way. There, and you will hook into the one right below, or right above. Just there. Okay. Technically we can do this, but I would prefer if it was actually going 90 degrees along these foundations. That is a little bit more organized also. We do have another one right here. Okay. Now, how does this work again? If I take out these power connectors, hook into that line. No. Maybe if I hold the mouse button. Okay. First, this one needs to be connected back up. Where is the connection again? It is right here. Okay, I want to experiment how this one works. So if I set up a connection here and I want to hook into this line, if I hold the mouse button, okay, if I hold the mouse button, we can split that line into another junction, and that is going to be pretty useful. Let me see. So first, yeah, this one will be cut. We will create a junction right here and hook this one into it. That's going to be a little bit better, I think. There. Okay. Which means that this is not needed. Good. And let me see. Yeah. Yellow lights all around. They are ready for raw resources. Good. Well, might as well take care of the screw factory. And I suspect that that one is going to be pretty big. Because as usual, we will need a lot of screws. So, I suppose right over, yeah, this little valley and the ravine will be good. Let me see, I suppose in line with this nature reserve sounds about right. So let me see, how high or how wide? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay. Which means that we can get rid of these, I suppose. Yeah, this is where the screw factory will go, I guess. And it will be... Well, let me see, what is the output of the screw factories? So if I switch this one over to the cast screws, this will be 50 output. Okay. And the throughput of this belt 780, right? Yeah, 780. Which means 750 divided by 50, 15. Okay, we can only have 15 constructors in one line. I think I will actually go for... Yeah, 19... Oh, wait. 16 altogether. Yeah. So 16 times 50, that's 800. So the last one will be, I suppose, downclocked a little bit. I think that's going to be okay. So we can preserve the 780 output. Yeah, sure. So 16, that means we will have 4 constructors in one line. And wait, what is the input? 12.5, yeah, that's fine. Also, let's make sure this one gets back to be making iron rods. So, first, the usual distribution floor. Then, this will be clockwise. Right there, and facing that way. Exactly. So you guys will give us screws. So this is right now 200. There we go. 200, that's 400. This is... Uh-oh. Don't fall down, please. Into the abyss, thank you. So that's 400 now, 600, 800, but as I have said, the last one will be downclocked. So we only need to have 30 coming out of this one. An alternate gas screws, we only need 30. There, only 60%. That will ensure that this one will be a complete Mark V belt output at the end. Okay. This one will be a full 50 and we will copy paste this one. Okay, that takes care of that on that side. Next, copy, switch over to counterclockwise, and let's tile in the rest. I will stay above the other constructors. I don't want to fall down around here. That is a little bit dangerous, to say the least. In fact, yeah, we might as well just go to the end. That will make tiling a little bit easier. No, wait, that's facing the wrong way. That is correct. And that is correct, but we don't have enough cables. Okay, fine, we can wait. Speaking of cables, we should have enough to at least wire these together. So that's one. That is... okay. 2. And that is 3. Right. Let's do it on this side as well. Yeah, in between these two. And these two. Good. Okay. Well, let me see. Yeah, this is pretty much okay. Let's take care of the power, because if I want to take care of the belts, I want to make sure we don't fall down into the abyss. So if we have power here, that will prevent that from happening. First, let's get rid of these floors. No, sorry. F, R, and G. There we go. Next, let's bring the power down. So you will create a connection there, and this connection will hook up to the assemblers above, or sorry, the constructors above. There, good. And let me see. I suppose we can bring the power connection to the other side and use that as the next junction. Let me see. Oh wait, it is actually clipping into the... Oh wait, no. You can use this one. There. This one will go down and hook into these. Perfect. Okay, so now we have power here, which means floating around is a little bit safer. Okay, let me quickly get rid of these. And let's hook the belts together. Okay, how are we on cables now? So if I copy paste this one, yeah, we have enough. So let's make sure it's facing the right way. Yeah, there we go. Exactly. Okay, so you will wire through that way and the belts, and that's it. Of course, sorry, no. G, and that's it. And the belts. Well, technically speaking, this place is ready for prime time. So we will need to have the... Wait. Let me double check. So we have 4, yeah, 16 on one side. So basically, we only really need to have one side booted up at the moment. Well, technically we are going to have 2 full belts of screws coming out of this one. One on one side, one on the other. So that basically means that we will need to copy paste this one, which means that this is 30. Yes. And this one will hook into that one, or copy paste over this one, and this is 50. Yes, that's correct. Let me quickly go down the line. And there we go. This place is ready to receive the resources. And yeah, as usual, I will set up a awesome thing at the end. That might help us out, at least to keep this place running. There, and well, a little bit longer. Awesome sink. Technically we should have 2, because as I've said, we will have 2 full belts coming out, but I think we'll only boot up one side for the time being. So I suppose you can hook into that one. There, okay. And power, at least for the time being. Hook in there and take this connection down the line. Ooh, that might be too long. So, okay, it needs to terminate here. Let me find the halfway point, which is here. Okay. Let me mark it with this. There. And we will use it, I suppose, with 2 lines. That's going to be fine. So, there. And you go all the way down. Okay, so the awesome thing should be active at this point. Or not active, but ready to receive resources. Right. There is no light on it. Okay, let me take a look. Yeah, it is active. Okay. And we have 11 coupons to go, or ready to go. Well, anyways, I think at this point we are pretty much ready to demolish the old iron. Well, you know what? I will not demolish it, but I will cut resources going to it. I think that's going to be okay. And we will make these iron mines go into the main base. So yeah, I suppose we can cut the inputs right here. Yeah, unfortunate, but it has to be done. Once they chew through all their inputs, this place will shut down. Okay, let's start reorganizing the belts. For now, I will not cut power. I want all this iron to be used up. Now, about these miners. Also, don't destroy that cable. I believe all of these are impure. Yes. Okay. Let me quickly take care of these raw iron ores. We don't need to carry them around. So, the most amount that we can get out of this place at the moment is, let me see, 150 per minute. And that is 150 times 8. That is 1200, basically a Mark 6 belt. But obviously we will have to split it in two, so we are going to have two 600s going back into the main base, which will be fed into the second and third level of the iron smelters. Also, don't fall down, please. There we go. Okay, so we need to combine. Okay, first, before we combine anything, I will put all the power shards in. I want to squeeze as much iron out of this place as physically possible. This might increase our power consumption way over the limit, but I suppose we will deal with that if it comes to that. Well, at least we are making use of our power shards. At some point these will be upgraded to Mark 3, and at that point we will have 300 coming out, and that is going to be great. So, did I do all of them? I think I did. Okay, let's start combining. So we have 8, which means that we will need to combine 4 of them. Let me see. That means that we will need to have at least 2 mergers for every line going out. Okay, first, let's bring in the actual lines from the main base. That will make it a little bit easier to decide what needs to go where. So, let's see. These will need to feed... This is the steel, right? Yes, that's the steel. All this iron needs to feed into... Well, technically speaking... Right. I will cut these here for now. And they will need to go into these. Well, these two, to be exact. Let me just check what is the input of the... for one level of iron smelting at the moment. So we have 6-in-1 blueprint, and we have 3 blueprints on one level, and each machine has an input of 30, so 540. That is pretty great. That is very close to 600, so we will be able to utilize the whole input and output of these levels. That's great. Okay, you know what? This line can actually go into this input, I suppose. Yeah, and these two will be fed from those miners. Yeah. Also, we could use that iron for the steel too. Okay, we need to reorganize a little bit around here, I suppose. Let me see. So the coal is okay, that's fine. Now about this iron. First, let's bring in, or let's separate out the belts going to the new iron deposits. Oh, sorry, the original iron factory. I suppose it's going to be these two. Right. So that means that, well, do we have ceiling? Wait. Can I change the elevation on these? So if I do this, no, it is a set height. Of course we can do this, that's going to fix it. Yeah, let's just do it that way, that's going to be fine. So, yeah, we can hook into this border between the foundations. There and there and... Okay, you know what? No, wait. It has to be this way, right? So if we do it like this, it will actually hook together, right? Yeah, it will. Okay. Now, I think it would be best if we only also had these here. By the way, yeah, we still have enough headroom. That's great. Okay, so these will go into the elevators from down there. And we will route these out this way. Yes. Let me see. No, this one actually, this one needs to go into that one. And this one needs to go into this one. Yeah. Okay, which means that the original iron coming in can hook into that one. Right. And I suppose it can still split the belt with the steel. That's going to be fine as well. So, yeah. Wait. Yeah, that is the iron. I will try to line this up. Yeah, there we go. So you will go into that one. By the way, why is this standing still? I don't like it. You are full. Didn't I set up a sink for this one? There's a sink. Why did I cut? I think I remember that we had... Okay, I don't know why I did this, but... Well... Okay, Oh, right. I moved this one out because I wanted to put in the third blueprint for the steel smelting. That's fine, okay. Never mind. So the steel is back on the production chain. Now we need to bring in the iron, which is going to be through here. Well, as soon as we used up all the iron from there and the trucks start running empty, we can get rid of them and this road as well. For the time being, we will simply feed them through or clip them through. That's going to be fine. So let me see, we can have this one terminate, I believe, there. So you will be, yeah, right here. Which means that we will need to have a ceiling mount here, right? So as I have said, for the time being, we will simply click through the roads. Okay, this one needs to go there, which means that the next one will need to be here. But at least the length is correct. Good. Okay, let's continue. How far can we take this one? We can take it until here. I wish we could, you know, drag down the elevation of these, but we cannot. So we need to build one here and one here. Okay, let's continue the foundations. And yeah, these trees are in the way. And since there is no rock, that means we cannot use these as a nature reserve. So we need to combine 4 miners into one, whatchamacallit, merger. First, let's bring in the actual belts. Okay, so we need to have the mergers here. Okay, so first, I suppose this one will need to be like this. Can you hook into this one? No, we need to be one tile further away. There, I suppose. There we go, okay. Which means that the next one will need to be facing this way, and I think that looks more or less correct. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we need to feed all these miners into these. But we cannot do it with a single merger because we have 4 mines and 3 inputs. So I suppose what I will do is merge 2 miners and then another 2, and each of those outputs will feed into one side of these mergers. Yeah. Okay, so this is a good start, I suppose. Merge these guys. Well, I suppose we can line this up like so. So you will feed that one, you will feed, well, this way, and you will go right up into that merger. Like this, that's fine. That is 1. Well, technically 150, so I suppose we should be able to do it with, yeah, lower level belts, but it's fine, we have plenty of aluminium at this point. Okay, next. I think I will actually merge these 2. Yeah, these are the next 2 ones. There we go, that's close enough. Maybe the other way. Yeah, that's clipping. Good. And you will feed in. Well, I suppose you can feed into the middle input. That's going to be fine as well. Or something like this. Yeah. And you will fit in there. Well, maybe this way. You know what? I think it would actually make sense to have the merger facing this way. So these two can line up with each other. There we go. That is one line taken care of. Right? Oh, right. These need to be a little bit faster. There we go. Okay. Let me quickly take care of the unwanted resources. Okay. Also, yeah, the coal too can go. So as I have said, this will take care of one of the lines going back. Now we need to do the same for the rest of the mines. It should be fairly easy. This one will be going, yeah, this way. There, and these two will be going this way. Okay, well, I'm not fan of this one. What if we do it this way? Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Still not perfect, but close enough. So, we have managed to put all the mine outputs together. At this point, it just needs to feed into the main base, and that's it. So, you will hook into... No. There we go. That one, and you will go ahead and hook into... Okay, fine. Go down there, and yeah, direct connection and direct connection. Lovely. This means that the second and third level of the iron smelters should be active at this point. Ooh, that's a lot of iron. Lovely. Let's take a look. Yeah, these are coming to life. What about here? Lovely. Okay. That means that we should have iron coming out on every... Didn't I set up outputs? No, not yet. Okay. That might explain why we didn't see iron on the outputs. There we go. There we go. Lots of iron. Lovely. And yeah. Let me see. The second and the third. So yeah, this one goes into the... Yes, the iron rod factory. But wait. because of the positions of the factories, well, yeah, technically speaking, we only have enough iron for one side of the screw factory. But anyways, because of the positions of the belts, I think this one needs to go into the iron rod factory here, and the middle one will go into the screw factory. So this one will need to go, I suppose we can route it this way, right next to the iron plate factory line. I just don't want it to be too visible from the nature reserve. Okay, I suppose we can put up this side in this case. There we go. Okay, let's take a look. It's already working. These belts are fast. Okay, so we have iron rods. Let's just feed them into a awesome sink. We only need to destroy this. So, blueprint, no, sorry, special, awesome sink, and there we go. You will be fed, well, technically with the merger, like this. There and there. So, didn't we hook these together or something? Nope. I did not hook them together. There. And what about this side? Also no. Well, understandable oversight. It was at the end of the last episode, so that's fine. Okay, so now we just need to give it the sink some power, and that is it. Great. Once we have a place to shove these into, that will be alright. And all this should come to life. Right. Why don't we see screws being output? There, there, there. Oh, right. Don't fall down, please. Thank you. That was scary. There are the screws. Great. Well, I think that is a pretty good development. We have all the basic iron resources taken care of. We have plenty of plates, plenty of rods, and a full belt of screws. Well, let me see. I suppose the iron ingots are still going through the system. That's fine. But hey, we are making progress. So this is now fully operational. And it seems the iron has made its way to the end of the line. Great. Yeah, iron ingots full here as well. This one is still filling up. Okay, so once this one is full, it will speed up the filling of this one, and so on and so forth. What was the, let me see, 12.5? That is 16 times 12.5. So yeah, we only really need 200. Yeah, technically speaking, we can split the incoming iron ingots. That is going to be fine. So if you don't mind, I will do just that. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, and one more. So, splitter, I believe it was right here, right? Yeah. Okay, stop going into the splitter there and go into the splitter here. Great. So apparently we have 2 full lines of screws at this point. That is even better, which means that we can have 2 sinks on this little floating platform. It is floating because it is completely temporary. Awesome sink 1 and 2. And the outputs will be there and there. Good. And power will come from there. But technically we didn't hook up this side, there and there. Good. Alright. As usual, I don't expect to see a big increase in the point collection because these are the most basic resources coming out of the iron. To make a big bang for our buck, we need to combine these into more complex resources. Well, we have about 6 minutes left. How about we wall off this nature reserve? Yeah, I think that would be prudent on our part, so I will go ahead and line up the foundations at the bottom. There. And there. Go all the way around. And that's it. Next, these don't need to be here anymore. Now, some of these trees will need to go away. I think for this purpose, I will actually take out the chainsaw. Let me see, I think it is still in the hub. Ow. By the way, do you have anything for us? Some biomass. Thank you. Also, I will take out some pale berries for her. We only have 1. Alright, I think we use the rest of them for healing items. Well, this 1 pale berry, you have been earning it for a while now. Okay, you will eat it when you want. That's fine. So, let's get rid of the trees in that nature reserve that shouldn't be there. Thankfully, the chainsaw has a single clearing mode, so we will not actually destroy what we don't need to destroy. Press R, and now we are in single mode. So I think this one needs to go. This one definitely. And we are out of biofuel. Well, okay, instead of going all the way back to the main base, let's just make some here. This will be fine. Wait. Still in single mode, okay. Good. Yeah, I think this one needs to go away. This one definitely. I think I'm going to be okay with this amount of clipping here as well. That's fine. Yeah, the rest are okay. But these will definitely need to go away. Also, I will pick up the pale berry before I blow something up. Well, technically we can use area mode here. We are far away from the nature reserve. Just to be safe, I will cut this one. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I did this because I want to wall off the nature reserve. I think a simple concrete wall will be fine. Concrete wall. Well, technically we could use windows, but that would look great from down from the distribution floor, but it wouldn't look too great from up here. So what we will do is this. Oh, there. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Okay. Did I miss anything? Yeah, a little bit here. And there. And I think that's it. Okay, so this nature reserve isn't closed. Let's put some railings around it. Architecture and... I think I will go for the industrial railings. Great, well, let me see. How does this look? Yeah, I think it makes a little bit more sense this way. Okay, let's peel these back real quick. And these as well. Which means that actually this tree can go away in single mode, of course. Good. Okay, let's put these foundations down and let's put in these walls now. Okay, so now we have a nice little nature reserve. It is walled off. It is a self-contained little ecosystem, I suppose. Good. Let me see. Can I make 45-degree turns in the street lamps? Organization, street lights. Yeah, I can. Perfect. Let's do that. Maybe a little bit higher than this, though. How does the bottom of these guys look? Can I put them on steel beams or metal beams? So if I bring this one up, let's say 10 more meters. Can I put those lights onto it? Yes, and how does it look? I am not feeling it. What about the painted beams? Or, hear me out. Let me see, first things first. Architecture, painted beam. This one will go up, yeah, let's say more than 10 meters, maybe 15 meters. Then we will put a street light on it, facing that way. And then we will make the beams even higher, like this. Yes, and then we will put a cap on the top, like this. I think we have a winner. Yep. Let's do this. So, 15 meters first. Well, technically, let's check how the actual light will look like. So we will bring these down straight. Well, technically, I think we can put these connection points. Well, I was kind of hoping for to be on top of these. Let me see, can I put in a connection point or in the wall outlet. No. What about without that cap? Wall outlet. What if I nudge it? Hologram. Yeah. There we go. This will hide the cable. So first, let's get a entrance into the downstairs. This will hook into this corner. This should hide the cables. Then we will hook the power into... Well, first let's take care of the corners and then we will hook onto the power. Yeah, after a hard day's work of dealing with the actual production, I think it's kind of nice that we can do a little bit of decorations. So, let me see. Yeah, hook into this way. A little bit of diagonal, I think is going to be fine. So, let's take a look how this light, well, looks. Oh yeah. I think this will work perfectly fine. Maybe a little bit higher, but you know what? No, that's fine. Okay, now we can continue with this whole construction. Okay, I think it looks rather nice. It appears there used to be a... I think that this was a Forest Summers loop. Can we put anything else up here? Maybe a statue. Let me take a look at the awesome sink. Let's take out some points. 13, lovely. That it was 14 to work with. So, awesome shop. What do we have? Any kind of statue will be under here. Let's see. Yeah, they are way too expensive, unfortunately. Yeah, and there is no more decorative items anywhere. Oh well. Well, let me see, can we do anything else with that, with our points? So architecture, walls, foundations are all finished. Customizer. $11 points left. I suppose 1 point left, and let's buy. Yeah, 1 pack of rifle ammo. Sure. There.
If peace is not an option, Fix-It ensures that no matter what, its employees can overcome any obstacle. All you need is the will, the tools, and the awesome shop.
Okay, so technically we are pretty much good to go at this point. Yeah, so we have 2 full belts of screws going around. That's awesome. And let me make some calculations. So we should have, once again, how much? It's coming at 540 of one level, right? So 6 times 3 times 30, yeah, 540. And the input of these guys is 15. So that is 15 times 4 times 4. Yeah, 240. So technically we could have a second level making iron rods. And I suppose that we will do that in the next episode. But I think the iron plates are okay like this. Let me see, what is the problem with these? Yeah, not enough iron ingots. Yeah, because we are splitting with the steel production, that's why. Okay, that's understandable. Well, I think that is pretty much it for this episode. Before we go, let me quickly take care of, yeah, these windows, or ceiling tiles, I suppose. Now that we have the silica taken care of. This has been in the to-do list for a while. There, and the walls, which we will paint in a second. There, and yes, I did try how it would look with if we had these windows, you know, with 1 meter. You know what, let me just show you. So we could technically use, let's for example, 1 meter versions of these windows, and that would make it look like as if they were, you know, opened a little bit, but that would result in clipping through here, and I don't want that to happen. So yeah, we are just going to go ahead and have these closed. But it was a good idea, I suppose, but it didn't work out. Anyways, let me quickly take care of the paint. There, and the same on the other side. Good, and then the walls. So I think all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. And if you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching, and thank you very, very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you, and goodbye.